Friends, on this culture cruise, we get to look at the reviews section of today's Wall Street Journal, and we really do learn a lot about our human condition from these news stories and essays. Lessons learned from a fiery decade in LA, mourning our dream home in the Pacific Palisades. People say addiction is a disease. Mine wasn't. No, I agree with this professor of philosophy and neurobiology, professor at Duke University. It's not a disease. All human beings are born with hundreds, if not thousands, of personality and psychological traits. It's how God made us, all right? Some are addicted to booze, drugs, in my case, sweets, chocolates, some addicted to sex, some addicted. They just have these preoccupations with all these things. Now, this professor notes, decades of struggling with alcohol and drugs convinced me that addiction is a disorder that involves a person's entire being. That is true. It's all genetic. We have a hard time appreciating that because we have this pseudoscience called psychiatry that wants to convince us that we all have these mental health issues. MAGA madness descends on Palm Beach. Blue blood locals don't know what to make of all the blockades, Cybertrucks, and glitz. Oh, I'm sure they'll figure out those problems. Angela Merkel wants her memoir to save her legacy. It's backfiring. Interesting. In her book, the former German chancellor stubbornly defends decisions that have become increasingly unpopular, alienating even some of her allies. We have some famous politicians in our country who defended all their decisions, and they approach it as if, oh, I can't make a wrong decision. And yeah, when you take that kind of stance, it tends to backfire. Already abandoned your resolutions? You probably set the wrong ones anyway. This is really good. Goals to improve ourselves are well and good, but we gain more when we try to serve others. Eternal truth. Now, I like these obituaries. Peggy Caserta, an arbiter of hippie fashion in the 1960s. She lent leather jackets to the Grateful Dead, was Janis Joplin's lover, opened a series of stores, and threw away her fortune on drugs. Her Haight-Ashbury shop opened just in time to outfit the throngs of young people converging there in search of peace and love. And then finally, a cat therapist who advised people too. I had no idea that there were such therapists. For half a century, she treated cats and their humans in columns, books, and house calls. I've shared so many stories with pet owners where the pet owner will say, no, my rescue cat or my rescue dog helped me more than I helped it.